And if you look at it, I mean, over the last century, really, we've changed. I mean, we've become, much more obese and much more chronic disease. There are chronic diseases now that just didn't exist 100 years ago, and like, as you mentioned, Alzheimer's and things like that. And you've got to look at sort of what's changed, and people sort of say, oh, well, we don't exercise as much. Well, it's actually not true. We actually exercise about the same. Nowadays, it's more recreational exercise, and in those days it was more work-related. But the exercise hasn't changed much. What has changed is our diet, and in particular, processed foods. Our grandparents, they didn't have supermarkets with aisles and aisles of packaged and canned food and so on. I mean, they had fresh food, and so we've changed dramatically. Food has become processed, it's become cheaper, it's become tastier, it's brilliantly marketed, and it's very convenient, and it's easy, and people's lives are busy, so that's easy just to, buy a frozen pizza and feed the kids rather than, cooking up meat and 3 veg, So it's our diet has changed dramatically, and we really need to take a step back and get back to eating the way that our grandparents had eaten, because these chronic diseases are just totally out of control.